We go Monday morning again. My gosh, nearly end of July. Anyhow, once it good this weekend, was it? A drop of rain done good, done everything good. That's one thing I can say. But I just hope that it stays. Let's hope it settles down a bit. We've got children down on holiday now, so we've got a bit of traffic going for a while. But there we are. That's what it's all about. So everybody had a good time. Now I got a few birthdays here today. My next door neighbour's Richard Gibbons. It was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to you yesterday, Richard. Now I got a dear friend of mine. It's John Owen. It's his birthday today. So happy birthday to you today, John, and to Anne Clegg. It's her birthday today. And also Maria Collier is her birthday today. So happy birthday to all of you. And have a lovely day. And of course, tomorrow is David Stagg's birthday. So happy birthday to David as well tomorrow. So, anyhow, just stay safe. Keep smiling. That's all I can say. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. There we go. Now, I'm doing one here now. Herbert Lane. Telltales is called. Richard Henry was sitting down long doing his own work. What is the state of matrimony? He asked. Oh, it's a school for the blind, replied Feather. I know, said Richard Henry. Mrs. James had a collection box on her counter marked for the blind. Yes, said Father. Done very well, she did. Wasn't there long before she had a new blind for her shop window. Now, said Mother, put us away your books and let's have tea. I got a nice bit of lettuce. Greens is good for us. How do we call cabbage lettuce when tidn't cabbage at all? Have your tea and don't ask silly questions, remarked Feather. If you ask any more, I shan't answer till after tea. In a few moments, Richard Henry said, Feather, Feather, but there was no reply. After they had all finished, Feather rested his arm upon the table and gave the boy permission to speak. Oh, now it's too late now, was the reply. You had a slug on your fork. This coal, said Mother, 'tis some awful. I told the coalman for the last lot was so bad I had to burn 'em to get rid of 'em. We are living in an age of grumbling, remarked Uncle Matty, and everything costs more. It'd take more money for to die and get buried than to keep living. I heard Farmer Giles say he was going to cross his cows with a giraffe so he could milk them standing up. Father said 'tisn't always what people to say is what they mean to say. What do you mean by that? Asked Uncle Matty. Well, the parson put up a notice in the churchyard saying it would help to keep the place tidy if everybody will clip the grass on their own graves. Oh, there's an old blue bottle going down Glassman. I shall never forget when he was given a lecture on strong drink and said if he had his way he would throw all the whiskey in the world down to the bottom of the river. And the preacher got up and announced hymn number 400, Shall We Gather at the River? Old Telltales. We the corn, said Feather, because everything that is said down on the summer fete, if he is there, is always told to the policeman. One day we said we would set a trap for him. Luck was in our way. Telltales said he was going to take out a license for his dog. I said no need do that. They went no, because I've had two dogs for over 5 years and never paid nothing. Sure enough, that night the policeman called here. Wanted to know if it was true I had two dogs and could I see the license. Yes, I said I got two dogs, but I ain't got no license. Then I asked him if he would like to see the dogs, and he said yes. So I took him to the front room and showed him the two ornaments on the mantelpiece. What do you mean when they say they got skeletons in the cupboard? Asked Richard Henry. 'Tis something you to know, others make out they don't know, but everybody do. Like the man next door, he was caught stealing fowls, and he was sent up for a month. His wife tries to cover it up, but he didn't care. In fact, he told the stranger he'd been up prison. He was told he ought to be ashamed to own it. He replied, I don't own it. I was only there for a month. He said he had to laugh the first Sunday the preacher said he was glad to see so many of us there. Keep quiet, said Mother, and don't answer the door. I don't want any more visitors now. I'm going to bed. Good night to we all, and have a nice week.